Hi friends, Andrea here with a new video for Hip Kit Club. This week I'll be using the November kits, the fabulous November kits, and I'll be creating some Christmas tags as well as making my own pattern to decorate one of the actual gifts. So I'm using craft paper and I wrapped my gift already, and the challenge for the week was to incorporate the stamp set, to use acetate, and the embellishment kit, and that's what we're gonna be working with today. So first step is we'll be using the stamp set all over for the different tags and for this as well, but I just wanted to show you also what you can do if you have plain wrapping paper. It does not have to be craft. You can use a red color, green, any color, and just make it your own. One thing that I wanted to try, and at least it did work with this paper, it was to do some embossing once you have your gift all wrapped. So I wanted to make sure that that worked, because I didn't know exactly how the paper was going to react to the heat, but it did perfectly. So I didn't go too crazy. I used the tiniest snowflake from the stamp set, and you can see me now adding the embossing ink, and now I'm coming with some embossing powder. Here we go. We remove the excess, and now we're ready to... Okay, and something happened with the camera I couldn't show you, but it did work perfectly. Okay, so that's an idea right there. You can use or apply some embossing to the whole stamp set if you want, and it should work, at least with craft wrapping paper. Alright, so now we're gonna go on and create few tags. I decided this time that I wanted to keep it simple. You won't see big, super elaborated clusters this time. But guess what? It was rewarding. It was amazing. And it has to do, I think, what I'm thinking is it has to do with the products. They're so perfect. They worked so well together that it's really difficult to really mess it up. So this is one different kind of tag. This one, it's just 3 embellishments together. I did open a hole through the 3 of them. You can already see it, and that is my tag. We'll add I wanted maybe a 4th layer, but no, 3 layers is enough. The size of each one of the embellishments, it's fine. And we're gonna use some twine here, and I'm gonna add a couple of words to each one of the tags. So the first one will have the happy word, and this one will be a tag for one of my son's gift, actually the one that we just decorated. So he'll have to flip through each one of them and discover the word that's there, and also to find out who this gift is for. I'm going to keep playing with... I'm a huge fan of this tree stamps. I think they're so beautiful. So there you go. And on the 3rd one, all I did was I wrote his name, and we're gonna go back to the snowflake just to add a little something. Okay, there we go. And here you go. I'm using one of the inks from stamping, one of the inks from previous kits. And there you go. There is one tag right there. I'm just showing you how I am adding it to the gift. All right. I always have a hard time making these bows. It took a long time to get it to look right. There we go. Make sure that the tag is not going anywhere. And we have our first gift all done. All right. Now, I had a hard time with this pattern paper because I think it is my favorite. On both sides, it's just so perfect. I know it is kind of a waste to work with the front and to, waste those snowflakes that could be fussy cut or that could work as a background, but I needed, again, I wanted to make something simple but not entirely plain. Okay, and that's why I didn't use cardstock for this one. I wanted the subtle background that this pattern paper has. And here we go. These are my only 2 embellishments for this tag. Both stickers, it is a puffy sticker and it is a chipboard sticker, both from the embellishment kit. And now all I'm adding is a stamp at the bottom, and I do it at the bottom right just to kind of balance the fact that the embellishment is towards the left side. And here we go again. I wanted to use that pattern paper for a second tag. Checking the embellishments, I loved the stars, the vellum stars. And I'm thinking, okay, what are we doing? And I think I'm getting there. Not sure. I'm looking on the left to those chipboard stickers, tried the star, found the one I want, and there you go. So my star, that's the position that my star's gonna go, and it'll be perfect for my ballerina. Now, I did add these stickers because this one is a chipboard sticker. They do have some dimension, but I added some adhesive foam on the back to get even more dimension. And then the last step will be I found a die cut that says, no, I'm not sure now. There it is. And again, I'm adding even more adhesive foam to get a third layer. And there you go. That's the whole tag. Now the Nubo drops, I'm adding some on each one of the circles of my star, getting something that was stuck there, and that is the tag. So all this tag is going to have is my daughter's name on the back. And there you go. We'll set that one aside to let it dry. And then for the second one, remember those craft tags that we made? Here we go. We're gonna decorate our, at this point it's the third one, I think. And again, did not want to waste any of that pattern paper. And this one is gonna be also super simple. So just one strip at the bottom, coming with some, I forgot to machine stitch this one, so I'm just gonna add some border with my fine tip pen. And the holiday wishes die cut is the one that we're gonna use. So There's going to be some fussy cutting happening. So these two pieces that are exactly the same, I'm going to fussy cut, and they're going to come from the sides of the die cut. It is not necessary to add that much adhesive foam in the back of your die cut. I am not exactly sure why I did it, but again, it's not necessary to do that. So this one, the branches are going to come out of the tag on both sides. There you go. And then we're going to come with our die cut with the dimension. Try to get it centered. And that's our whole tag. So all I'm gonna add now are some Nuvo drops, some white ones too, that make me think of some snow falling. Get that. And I'm adding some glossy accent to the die cut. That is our tag. Okay, and what happened here is I thought I was done. My tags were relatively all simple and relatively all the same, and I completely forgot I needed to use acetate or incorporate acetate to my project. So here we go, working on it. We're gonna make our last tag, and we're gonna do some embossing on this piece of acetate. Sorry that I was off camera there. One thing that you have to be very careful if you're trying to emboss acetate is it is not easy. The powder gets absolutely everywhere, and it is really, really hard. If you try to prepare the page, you need to be careful what material you're using. But okay, in this case, it did work because I used white embossing powder, and whatever excess I ended up having, I could pretend that it was snow. So in that way, I can say, okay, it did work perfectly. So you could go again and try to add more powder to the gold area. Okay, this was another thing. Remove the heat gun as soon as you see the whole powder has been melted, because if you leave it on top of it for too long, it's going to happen what happened to me on that additional piece that I sent you. So now I am restamping. I am doing another, I'm making another piece exactly the same with the same white embossing powder to use as background. So I am not going to glue it together. It's going to be two separate pieces like the first tag that I showed you. I'm going to open the hole in both and it's going to move. But at least I'm getting those snowflakes on as my background. Absolutely not necessary. Okay, you do not have to add any background. You can leave it as it is if you're using acetate. I just wanted to do it. Okay, here we go. Cleaning my stamp, putting it back. And now I want to add a little bit extra snow. Again, it was not, you can see me trying to remove the excess, but because this one is kind of intricate, I didn't want to, and I knew already that the extra powder will work also as snow, like even smaller snowflakes. Okay, so we got what we wanted, and now I go back to check my embellishment kit and see what stickers or die cuts I want to add. And And we're continuing on the same trend. We're keeping it simple. I found that cute couple and that cute sticker that says, "Baby, it's cold outside." And I think it went really well. All right. So, adding another detail, one more snowflake, and we are done. Open the hole, and I come back with that. So here are my gifts. This you can see the first one that we actually decorated. We have the tag. It's a fun one. And then the idea is to just start adding the tags to the gifts. So I'm going to show you, we're going to go over 2 of them, I believe, and then you will see the end result. So okay, really good. And I'm adding an extra knot on the tag just so it can hang perfectly without, without looking too weird. Again, I'm having issues with the bow. This is gonna be red, but also the same. Oh, it's not gonna be red, I'm sorry. Okay, we're using the same too. The first paper, and we're making the knot, and then we're gonna come over with the tag. Same process, just keeping it super simple. You do want, when you make tags like this, you do want to make sure that this is what's showing the most, that your tag are the main element of your gift. It's what people are going to see first. All right. This one gave me hard time. You see me working 1, 2, 3 times with this until I get it. Now we add the last tag. This one will have a tiny bow, mainly because that's all the that's all the twine I had. All right, I got, and you can see that even though I have pattern wrapping paper, the tag first of all matches the paper, and then the tag is still the main element of the gift. You can see how this shiny this one is, and I'm showing you the extra snow. You can see, and all those tiny snowflakes were actually all the additional powder that we could not really control. Here we go. Well, and this is my project for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. We're gonna come with few close-up pictures, but keep it creative. You can use every single element and product that we got this month. The kits are packed with beautiful die cuts, beautiful stickers. The stamp set can be used in so many different ways. In this one, we used it to decorate a tag, to create an acetate globe. We used it to decorate our actual wrapping paper. So the possibilities are endless. I hope you guys enjoyed the rest of your day. If you have any questions, please leave them on the comments below, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.